Hello everyone. This is just a video to show you how the physical geography class will be laid out for the semester, where to access information. So this right here is the course home page, okay? So this is where you will, always come to first. Always check your announcements here in the announcements tool, so that way you know what's going on in class, whether there be changes in the lab, changes with regards to exams or anything else, and also important information. It is vital that you do log in and check at least every 2 days, okay? So don't just check, say, once a week, but do log in at least every 2 days just to check the announcements at least. But the best practice would be at least checking it every day. Again, it only takes 2 minutes to log in. So you want to go to content here. And this is, of course, the getting started tab here, just basically explaining information. And then you go here to course information. It has the syllabus, the schedule, information about your instructor, and then, of course, the email etiquette, how to send professional emails, because, again, Ames does have high formality decorum when sending out professional emails. So that's the gist of it right there. Now, this tab right here is how to access your lab book. Now, it is an e-textbook. It's very easy to access, but again, this is what you're going to need to do. So, you will need to click on this first right here, okay? And you will have to go to this website, okay, in order to access it. I'll show you how to set up the labs here in another video. But again, it will have information on what to do. Just follow it step by step by step, and you will be just fine. Okay, so make sure that you do follow it step by step. Go in order, starting up here, and then how to sign in later. Okay, so make sure you do follow it step by step when you are accessing it. And this right here is simply a link to log in. Okay, my suggestion would be, do save your username and save your password in there. And again, I'll show everybody how to do that as well. Okay, so just make sure that you do click here, of course, to access, the labs here for each unit. And each unit's laid out very simply, like this is unit 1. If you click on content right here, it will actually tell you what to read. But if you start here, it will tell you what the objectives are for it. So read that first, then go to content, then simply right here will explain, what to read and for the PowerPoints. Now, I do want to emphasize this, okay? Most of the information for this class will be in the PowerPoint slides, okay? So I'm going to repeat that again. Most of the information for the class is the PowerPoint slides. The information in text supplements the information of PowerPoint slides. So when you are answering the questions for the exam, that's why it's always a good idea to make sure that you will have the PowerPoint open, okay? So then when you're, one thing I do want to emphasize too, and I'll click on a PowerPoint just to show you, is that I will tell you where to go for the labs, okay? So let's say you're reading this, okay, you go down. And then if you notice in the PowerPoint, it'll say, oh, I got to do this exercise for the lab. So what you do then is you go back to content right here, okay? You'll then go to lab, okay? Lab Dropbox. And again, it'll have the lab exercises in here, as you see. And now, you would go ahead and do exercise 2, okay? And again, then you would stop exercise 3. But again, there is another video showing you how to create it. This is, again, just a broad basics of how the course is laid out in here. Okay? Now, if you want to access the study guide, my suggestion is before you start any unit, click to where it says study guide, go here, click on it, and again, it will be a download. You can either do it like this. My suggestion would be downloading it separately, so you can always download it separately here, and then you have it right here, you know, enable editing. My suggestion would be do it like this. And then you go to the actual unit. So let's say you're still on unit number 1. And what you want to do is then you want to go to here, have it open, start here, but have your study guide open next to you as shown you right here. And you go, okay, what's the definition of geography? Well, it's right here. What are 2 aspects of geography? Well, it's right here. So again, you're going to follow it along. The study guide goes in the same order as the content here, okay? And for every 3 or 4 units, there's an exam. So you'll see it right here. I'll go back to contents. All you have to do is, again, when you're done, you go to the study guide. It will then of course take you to link to the exam. So like this one's for exam number 1 here, okay? So again, you can even go here to quizzes. Okay, they just call quizzes here in D2L, and you just click on it and you start, okay? So that's really the gist of how the course is laid out, okay? So, and then when you get to the later part of semester, you'll have the projects, group project, but again, I'll go into more detail with that with a video, okay? So, but again, this is just a basic layout of the class, okay? Again, if you have any questions, please email your instructor.